brother and I have sworn a solemn vow to bring down the mighty Mumakil that have come to Gondor.
Well, let's see how mighty these Mumakil are. What? We should not tramp through the wild together, Pineleaf. The two of us would be silent enough, I expect, but my brother makes more noise than a brush than even the largest Mumak. The sword of mine has proven the better of every creature onto which I set my mark, and today will be no different. If you choose to hunt with me, we will travel up the slope to the north for a better view, the better to surprise our prey. And what have you got to say, Dwaylen? My brother and I rarely hunt together. We find that we have much more success when tracking a foe if we travel alone. That way, if one of us frightens the beast, the other may be able to take advantage of the confusion of our prey. My chosen weapon is the longbow, and my accuracy with it is legendary amongst the folk of the Blackroot Vale. If you come with me, I suggest that we travel eastward on the way of the road, and the long sight lines will give me an advantage over the raiding parties we encounter while we search for the Mumak. Well, since I prefer to go to close-up battle, I guess I will go with Amdirafin. I'm ready to take to the wild and search for the Mumakil. Waste no time, and we might find one of the great beasts before my brother. There would be glory enough for all, but it brings me no shame to confess I want to be the first. Alright. If that's your choice, I will hunt alone. You will not regret this, Pineleaf. We shall be the victors! Alright, we shall find out. Listen, something approaches. Is it a Mumak? No, it's an orc. Well, I know how to deal with orcs. And the orc... I assume that this is not the mighty Mumakil you're talking about, since you said you wanted to be the first to kill one. Orcs rarely travel alone. There would be more nearby. Well, yes, there is always that. We always have to worry about extra orc. And I see another one up ahead. Alright. Oh, and in fact, he has come already. Alright. Hey, thank you for being nice and polite and waiting until we were finished with the other one. You're a lot more polite than some other opponents I've been facing recently. Like this guy. Rude! Ranging orc warriors. What, these are orc rangers? I guess they decided they had to get into the ranger business also? There you go. And this way? Okay. Up, and around. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Is a pair. Pair of orcs. Wait. This is turning into a regular orc camp. I thought you were looking for a Haradrim. I don't see too many of those around. They're just orcs. Alright. Guess this Mumaki... look! More orcs! Hold your peace and we'll listen to their conversation. You won't come find me speaking against Gothmog! I know the value of my own skin! Why do we take orders from a man? He's no longer a man if he ever was. He'd strike you dead as soon as look at you. Keep asking about Gothmog and we'd welcome it, you stupid worm. I have enough of this foul speech, Pineleaf. Attack! Well, you didn't want to wait until they killed each other? And now for you? Well, he's not known for his patience, that's for sure. Alright, you done? Where are we now? Some thunder up ahead? Well, let's see what we've got here. Ah, there for Pineleaf. You have not found the Moomock yet? Nope, I haven't. They must be stealthy. I have slain a number of Haradrim warriors on the road through the land already, but I have not seen a single Moomock at which to let fly my arrows. But there's a trembling in the earth. Do you feel that? Is it possible our prey approaches? Why do Moomock cause trembling in the earth? Do you feel it? Something approaches! Moomock! The time has come! I will draw my bow and... Oh, there's more than one! Flee! Alright. Okay. Elephants. Ah. That was quite an adventure.
Next time we will have one for sure.
What a delight! Did you see the size of those Moomakil? They were even larger than I expected, and twice as ferocious. I'm still winded from the pursuit, and I could not be happier about it. Next time we will have one for sure. Their hides are thick, but seeing them up close has shown me where to aim. Their eyes. That's the only unprotected spot. I see that now. Oh, what a prize this would be! And certainly it would be pleasant to deprive the Haradrim of such a mighty beast of war. But think of the tales they would sing of my brother and me, and you too, Pineleaf. But for now, we are to help you with an errand of our own, I suppose. Well, there is that.
My brother and I will go with you to Osgiliath to seek Faramir.
The men here think that Faramir can be found to the north, somewhere in the city of Osgiliath, astride the Anduin. The steward of Gondor charged his son with the defense of Osgiliath, but none here know if he has repelled the enemy. Some speak of a hidden encampment within the culverts beneath the city. If Faramir or his men still defend the city, that's where they'll be. My brother and I will go with you to Osgiliath. There will be certain that be more than enough orcs for both of us to hone our skills in battle. Alright, I suppose so. Crystal of Remembrance. Well, that's not going to help me all that much, I guess. Let's see. Alright. Now we have to take care of this other quest.
It seems to me there is still work to do.
Greetings, adventurer. Have you come to hunt wild game in Emyn Arden? Oh, how soon they forget. If you're looking for Onborn, he's at the keep. He seems awfully busy, though. He doesn't even have the time to hunt with us. Isn't that right, Deerfin?
We are not yet finished.
My brother and I come from across the river. We're preparing to hunt a simply grand beast. Have you heard of the Moomac? I told you how easily they forget. Yes, they are giant tusked creatures from land south. Yeah, I know, I saw them. You can try talking Born, but I don't know how far you'll get. He admires our skill with the bow, but it ends there. You may have better luck with Thranduil. That Thranduil is a pleasant fellow. Wouldn't you agree, Dwalin? These are various tasks that they have for us. Alright, first let's speak with Onborn and Thranduil. Then we can worry about what these two have for us. I suppose I should start with Onborn, even though he's the less pleasant of the two.
What news have you?
Stranger, you're bold to come to ask me where my leader is. You should not even be in these lands. But you speak Glathir's name, so I will allow you here for now. It will take more than that to earn my trust, however. I had a feeling that. So I'm gonna have to spend some time earning his trust. What do you say?
The Morgul host must be defeated.
Dwaylen and Dirfid? Adborn allows those two to stay, I think, because they amuse our fellow rangers with their cheerful antics. There is little delight in our hearts in these days. They cheer us, but they are of little use. I hope you may prove otherwise, for we are in need of some extra hands in bartering presently. Alright, I suppose that's what they asked the other two like me to do. What do you need me to do?
We must protect Gondor at all cost.
We're always in need of extra bows and ready supplies of arrows. Would you mend some bows and make arrows for us? After you've done, could you deliver some of the arrows to the rangers here in Barhareen? Alright. Make bundles of arrows and repair bows. Since when was I a bowyer?
The Rangers will not surrender us, Gilioth.
Years ago, we buried supply caches within the rubble of Barhareen for many other ruined towns of southern Ithilien. Hiding our provisions allow us to move through Ithilien unnoticed by the enemy. Will you assist us in searching through the rubble of Barhareen for any supplies that we have missed since establishing our camp here? More ranger troves. Well, that's no big, huge surprise.
This better be important. I am quite busy.
If you really want to help, pick up that barrel next to me and fill it up with water from the source of the river Garlos. After you're done with the task, give some water to the rangers gathered in Barhareen. Alright. That barrel's bigger than I am. I can fit in that barrel. Barrel rider, like Bilbo, right? But Bilbo didn't carry a barrel in his pocket. Yes, I know in the epic they already told me where to look for Faramir, but let's humor the people here.
I need your help with something.
Durfin and I are avid hunters. We honed our skills in the Blackroot Vale during our youth, you see. How about a small wager, all in good sport? I bet you can't bag a dozen beasts before you need to be on your way. 12 beasts. Alright, and what do you say?
Will you help me with my task?
My brother and I brought our hunting equipment all the way from the Blackroot Vale. You must be prepared for anything. We have a number of smaller game traps that we certainly won't be using when we bag our first Mumak. Perhaps you would like to place them around Ithilien? I've marked the key areas for hunting. Perhaps we'll even catch an orc or two to help out our ranger fellows. As long as I don't catch a ranger fellow, I should be fine. Ah, yes. We have rubble to clear, or at least find the ranger caches within them. Now, let's see. Where else we have more rubble here. Any caches? Or how do I know this rubble hasn't already been checked? I guess that's the key to the whole thing. I don't know. I could be just wasting my time. They may be sending me on a silly errand just to see whether I'm crazy enough to do it. Well, what do you expect from rangers? I'm beginning to wonder if any of these have any items in them. Alright, perhaps there are some caches still around. Alright, at least that's decent news. Even if only a few of them have it. There's a Hendraval here. I wonder if Hendraval count as beasts. Well, it depends, because sometimes they say bird or beast. But apparently birds count as beasts in this particular context. Well, that's a goblin. Well, killing a goblin is probably not going to meet with rounds of disapproval. Goblin Slayer of Eastern Gondor. wonderful. Simply, simply wonderful. A wolf is most definitely a beast. And we know they can create a great deal of hassle for us. Maybe even spy of the enemy or something? Who knows? Oh, obviously that deer's not going to count. Ah, but this cat would. Sneakily. With cat-like tread, shall we say. Ooh, they seem to be all over the place here. Alright. We'll have 12 in no time. This looks like a good place to get some water. Well, reasonably good place. Where is it particularly clean? Ah, here we go. Perfect. Oh, there are orcs nearby. Yeah. Ah! These orcs! I shall defile these waters! Oh, is that what you're gonna do? Well, I'll keep you from defiling the waters. Hey, how many of these are we gonna have here? I'm not too sure, but as soon as I take care of these orcs, I better deliver this. And let's take care of this defiler also. Ah, gosh, die yourself. No more of that. Alright, there you go. Now you won't defile the waters, but I better report that there are orcs having some shenanigans over here, and of course return this water. I think that has priority over bagging a couple more beasts for the moment. Ah, here's a pitcher. And another one. I commend you for your efforts. All I do is fill a few more pitchers and the rangers should at least be able to drink. Aha! The Bowyer and Fletcher station. I guess I should try to repair these bows. That way I could hand out bows and arrows while I take care of the other items. Boy, I seem to make some arrows pretty quickly. Wow. Becoming quite a Fletcher. Probably all that work with keeping javelins intact. There you go. There. Now I just have to deliver these things. Oh. There's a quiver right there. Hey, he was nice and close. I commend you for your efforts. Really? I would think that he would have been able to make his own, right? Oh well. It appears there are some bounties here. Mygonk. This bounty reads, seek a certain bear as trophy. Come speak with me for further details. Doiling. Figures. And over here, Ronkers. Rangers, we are in need of one of you to defeat Ronkers, the captain of the ranks of the Morgul host. Speak with Thurendal if you plan to accept this mission. Alright, I guess I should see about that. And what about Yambahul? Something like that. Rangers, we are in need of one of you to defeat Yambahu, a vile Haradrim chieftain. Speak with Onborn if you plan to accept this mission. So it sounds like there are... Oh, and another one! They're all over the place! This bounty reads, a large boar is interfering with the ranger activities. Please speak with me for further debriefing. Alright, so the two animals the Blackroot boys are making requests for, and the more serious opponents, the Rangers, are making their requests. Alright. Oh, and he also needs just what you need. I guess the water is also what you needed. There you go. Well, the barrel's empty now. I hear that you two are looking for someone to take some bounties.
Are you willing to help me with this?
Ah, yes, the great bear MAGIX. My brother and I have been very busy, so busy in fact that we've not had time to hunt this exquisite game. The Moomak call to us as the ultimate hunt. If you will hunt this bear for us, I promise you that you will be handsomely rewarded. The bear's head would look grand in our hall back in the Blackroot Vale. I'm sure it would.
Will you help me with my task?
Yes, the bounty. I'm glad to hear that you're here. The rangers asked if Dwellin and I could rid them of this nuisance. Apparently, this boar's been getting in the way of the rangers sneaking about. Obviously, I said yes to appease these hospitable men. The thing is, we've been quite busy with hunting bigger game, and we can't be bothered with this animal. If you'll take care of this task for us, we'll be most grateful. Right. I think I've managed to deliver enough water and enough arrows, so let's see what the leaders say in the next episode of The Complete Pineleaf.